Okay, let's wrap up the perimeter of a square with some not as obvious problems. So we did perimeter, working perimeter, going what I call forward, solving for P, and also going backwards, solving for S. And these are still going to be perimeter problems. They're going to be word problems, and we may have more than one step. So we may just call these multi-step. Now be prepared if you're preparing for your HiSet math or GD math test that most problems you'll see will be multi-step. Okay, so we need to practice as many multi-step problems as possible. I'm not going to rewrite these whole problems, but I'm going to share with you by just reading them to you. Michelle drives her remote control car around a square track. Each side of the track is 30 feet long. How many times does the car need to go around the track to go a total distance of 1,200 feet? All right, so that's interesting. We know we got a square track, and it says that the side of the track is 30 feet long. So S equals 30 feet. FT is feet, okay? So get in the habit of writing it that way. They want to know how many times the car needs to go around the track to go a total of 1,200. You might be tempted to put 1,200 as your perimeter, but that is not the perimeter. So we need to know how many times the car can go around to make 1,200 feet. So what you have to do here is you need to, well, let's solve for our perimeter. So we got it drawn and labeled, our steps. Write your formula, P equals 4S, because I need to know the perimeter of this track. So the perimeter of the track, when you put your numbers in, you see you're going forwards, just solving for perimeter. And the perimeter is 120 feet, plain old feet, not squared or anything. Now that's great. So the perimeter is 120 feet. But they want to know how many times does the car need to go around. So we're looking for the number of times the car makes the lap around the track to make 1,200 feet. So we're going to need to take the distance we want the car to go and divide it by the distance around the track one time. So 1,200 feet divided by 120 feet. So I'm going to write it like that as a division problem. I want you to start getting used to seeing that as division. So 1,200, we're not putting it as a fraction. 1,200 divided by 120 is 10. How many times does the car need to go? So we need to go 10 laps. So that's one of those. It's really not a hard problem, but it was kind of buried in the problem. You had to think it through to figure it out. Now let's go on to another one. Okay, here is number 8. Jana wants to make a border for a tablecloth with lace material. There's your keyword, border. Okay, you're thinking perimeter. How much material will she need if the tablecloth measures 4 feet 4 inches by 4 feet 4 inches? So it measures the same on each side. That was your giveaway that it was a square. 4 feet 4 inches by, when they put the word by in there, 4 feet 4 inches, means that one side measures that and another side measures that. So this is how you would write that in with a picture coming from the words. So we are looking for how much material will she need. So we need to find P. You're supposed to figure that out. And you're supposed to know that this is a side and so is this. Well, if you're looking for P, you're just using your formula. P equals 4S. P stays in the formula, 4 stays in the formula. But now you've got 4 feet 4 inches like this. I showed you how to do this on a video earlier. This is distributing. So 4 times 4 is 16 feet. 4, of course, 16 inches. You seems like you're done, remember? But this is that infomercial. Wait, there's more. Because when I go to check inches, 16 is over the limit. So that means that this has to be worked like that improper fraction. It just keeps on going. The fun continues. Subtract, you got 4. This goes up to your next biggest unit. This stays as your remainder of the smaller unit. Then you've got to add that back and carry your leftover unit. So that 17 feet 4 inches is your answer for perimeter. So crazy problem, right? All right, let's do one more. And then we'll call it for perimeter of a square. Allowing 3 feet for the door, how much baseboard would John need to enclose, hint, 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 a square room where each wall measures 4 feet? So draw your picture. Square room, each wall measures 11 feet, so that's the side, right? But we need to allow 3 feet for the door. And we want to know how much we need to enclose it. That's perimeter. So we need perimeter. But wait, we want the perimeter, but we don't want to put a baseboard across an open doorway. So just think about that. All right, so let's write our formula. We still work it. P equals 4S. Looking for perimeter. We have 4 times 11, because that was the length of one side. So P equals 44 feet. So you're going to go to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy your molding. You don't want to buy molding you don't use. You've got 3 feet for the door. So we need to subtract 3 feet from 44, and you have 41 feet that you need to go and purchase.